welcome to a DC Universe online podcast, bringing you news and weekly entertainment for the DCUO People's Podcast.
Bet you didn't think you'd hear me this time, did you, boy? Welcome to the People's Podcast. I'm your host with the most Nimbus shows, and I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Where'd you get that
To my
energy from?
So what now?
Where the fuck did that energy come from?
It comes from the bowels of justice, granted upon me to deliver to the masses. That's where the energy comes from, baby. To my right, who just talked, you know what I'm saying? We got player one of the EU servers. Say what's happening to Orbit.
What's happening?
And to my left, player one of the North American server, the one, the only, the mighty Superpatriot.
What's going on, everybody?
And right across the table from me, we have the Batman of Balkan. Say what's happening, Balkan.
What's happening?
Woo! Man, it has been a crazy month for the People's Champion, man.
Do you know what you remind
I still don't have my laptop.
Do you
I
know-
still don't have my
Do you know what you
laptop.
remind me of? Have you seen Family Guy? Have you heard of Family
Have
Guy?
I seen Family Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's seen that by now, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen where Will Smith's in it and he's doing the rap, the clean rap,
Yeah, I think so.
and he's going like,
Yeah,
"Ha,
it's been
let me
forever.
Let me get it up because it's you all over." Yeah, you'll look, here it is, got it straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I respect women when I'm on a date. I take them to the park or maybe a museum and I only try to kiss them. Either they're in there, what? I say, what? How about your mom and dad are getting a job so you can help pay for school supplies? Woo-hoo, say, whoa. Wipe your shoes off.
What the-
when you come
what
to
the hell are we
house,
listening to?
just clean
Why?
that floor.
Why?
Woo-hoo, say, what?
Is this good for the beginning of the podcast? Seriously?
Woohoo! No, I don't sound like that. Sorry.
Yes.
No, Orbit, we don't all sound the same, baby. That's not how it works. Anyway, so what's been going on with y'all over the week? Orbit, since you want to play the clip, you seem to have the most energy besides the People's Champ. How have you been doing?
What? I've been good. I've got my PS4. Got my PS4 this week. Was it this week or whatever? Since last Monday. Actually, I think I got it on
I
Monday.
thought you had a PS4 already.
No,
No.
that skinny bitch just got his.
Yeah, I literally just got it.
Wow.
And, yeah, so I've been live streaming a lot, which is really fun. And just sorting out my live streaming, trying to sort out my PVR and stuff, but I'm having nightmare setting that up. So I've just been live streaming, and yeah, that's just been doing that. I've always wanted to do that, and now I can do it with the 2 clicks of a button. So
It's a beautiful thing.
Or you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for people that don't know us to think that we're beefing.
what do you mean?
Because that comment I left on your PS4,
Yeah.
PS4. Have you seen the comments on that video, Nimbus?
That's a negative. I haven't
Oh
seen
my God.
no laptop, baby.
All right.
No laptop.
All right, so here's Orbit, right? He's actually filming himself holding his PS4 box, right? You know that, showing off his guns and everything. And everybody in the comments is like, "Dude, you're really buff. You're so buff. Oh my gosh, look at them arms. Oh, them biceps, yo. Oh, whoa, like that. Just slobbing all over his knob." Right?
Wow. Ew.
So I'm like, no, this has got to stop. So I just type in a response. I said, "Damn, you're a skinny bitch."
Yeah.
And, of course, I get the SP. You're just hating.
Dude, do you even lift? That's my question.
That's all.
Do you even lift?
That was some of the other questions or comments in there too. Damn, or you do lift.
Wow.
You give me a shout out now?
Well, there you go, Orbit. You know, always accused of being a sex pest. Now you can show off the guns to the ladies and shit. Probably get yourself some trim. Nothing fancy. You know, go ahead and do what you do.
Macho man.
Oh, that song just came out in Germany. Oh man. Wait till y'all get YMCA. Y'all gonna flip the fuck out.
So we all got PS4s now.
Yes, we're all part of the
PS4s
nation.
now.
Enjoying the 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, really? Y'all enjoy that shit?
Yes. Best thing that they've ever flipping done. Is that?
No.
Yes.
Oh God, that is definitely on the Beast of Busted because we.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, you know what? I'll start that bitch now. Beast of Busted, 60 frames per second, Orbit, go.
Beast, and everyone's gonna say Beast.
Not everyone.
You are as well.
Fuck, I am. That's it. It gave me a migraine, dog. I was getting like dizzy. I was getting nauseous and shit. I'm like, why is this shit so smooth? It's too smooth. I can't do it.
Dude,
Like,
I
I'm
like
trying-
it, man. I was seeing block breakers come 2 or 3 seconds before they were throwing them. I love it.
Nimbus, you can shut it down on options, you know.
Yes, and I did. And maybe when I start doing videos again, I'll turn it back on. But while I'm playing this shit, it's so gross. I can't do it. Okay, it looks pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty as fuck. But when I'm like falling down and spinning my camera and shit, nah, I can't do it. I cannot. It's like a bad roller coaster ride. Cause I mean, I don't know. Y'all probably play on like monitors and shit that's like regular size. I play on a monitor that's about half the size of my torso, and I'm a big ass dude. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit there and like spin the camera over and over. It's fucking crazy. Like I imagine that's what people with seizures have when they have that warning in the front or whatever. So I had to turn that shit off because it was fucking with my brain.
I think I know what you mean. I think you get used to it though. But but yeah.
And maybe that's just a flight thing because with flight you usually when you're aiming at somebody from like above or whatever and you look down at them and you're trying to position your camera to make sure that you got the right angle on them and shit, it really fucks with your perspective. So super speed and acrobat, y'all probably don't have that to worry about. Y'all always on the ground, but from looking up, going down, it fucks with you.
It's a shame.
I had to turn mine off.
It's a shame that
Superpatriot, you think is beast, right?
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
And Balkan, how do you feel about it?
Beast.
All right, so it's the People's Podcast is voted 3-1. 60 frames per second is beast. Congratulations, PS4 and Sony Online Entertainment. Y'all doing what it do. It's just the People's Champ can't really condone that.
I didn't even know that was
It's
coming.
sick,
I just looked on and I was like, wow, what if they...
You're the first one who say it's busted. I don't know why.
I just said
He
why.
just needs to be
sick.
different. If we said busted, he would have said beast. He likes
That's an incorrect. I'm usually with you guys. It's just with this one, I can't do it. It makes me feel sick, like literally sick. It's pretty, it's beautiful, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. All right, so what's going on? What's going on with Superpatriot? We haven't asked you, how's your week been? What's been going on in the land of the Superpatriotness?
It's going pretty good, not too bad. Had a good night on Sourcecast with Trex. Even though we'll talk. I'll bring this up later on, but they made an announcement on the live stream on FNL that a lot of people aren't too thrilled about. But we'll get into that in a little bit later here. But had a good weekend.
Oh, shit.
Had a good weekend. Got to work at the bar and all that. Worked the door at the bar. Got to physically remove somebody from the bar, which is always nice and fun to do.
Wait, what bar are we talking about? Are you a bouncer in DCUO now?
No, I'm a bouncer in real life.
Oh, you too?
Yeah. So yeah, I worked at the bar and all that. Guy was he'd had too much to drink and asked him to leave and he didn't want to, so I had to help him out the door. So
did you throw down the cloud of smoke, slip into your PvP gear, and then boom out?
yeah, I switched armories and I tanked them out.
Man, me and Superpatriot gonna have to trade war stories because it's Mardi Gras time over here, and it's fucking Babylon. They got people fucking by a pool. You know what I'm saying? People having fights in the parking lot. Had a guy caught his girlfriend cheating, but instead of being like, fuck this, I'm leaving, and just like leave or whatever, like, normal people, he decides, oh, you're cheating? Well, fuck you then. Walks up, punches fuck out of a car window. Well, her car window, excuse me. And as glass and like shards of flesh is hanging off of his arm, he's looking at me dead in my face like, yeah, dude, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm usually a laid back kind of guy. The fuck you are? You just punched out a goddamn car window. What do you mean you're a laid-back kind of guy? You need some medical attention. Nah, dude, I'm on parole. You guys have a good night. And he takes off. Like, what the fuck? Happy Mardi Gras. Les bon temps roulette. Man, we need to trade stories and shit. We need to do a bouncer cast or some shit.
A bouncer cast.
We gotta do a bouncer / security / private investigator / police officer law enforcement cast or whatever the fuck, because I didn't know that you did that in real life, because like I said, we could trade some stories. Well, except according to the Cockula cast, the cock cast, whatever the fuck it's called, I work at KFC because, black people, we all work at KFC, right? Which is inaccurate because, everybody knows all black people work at Taco Bell.
Popeyes out there too.
Look, non-paid advertisement shouts out to Popeyes in Louisiana during Mardi Gras. It's so good. Holy fuck. Now I know some of y'all thinking, of course he likes Popeyes. No, calm down. It's not like that. It's Mardi Gras time and it's New Orleans. Popeyes is throwing down. They chicken is cheap as fuck, dude, and it's so juicy and delicious.
I can see KFC from like Tennessee up. Mm-hmm. But everything below Tennessee is Popeyes.
Right. And like I don't even like Popeyes on a regular basis, but it's something about king cake and Mardi Gras time and women flashing their boobs and whatnot. It just makes the chicken just so much delicious. So deliciousable. Balkan, you need to come on down and try some of my chicken, baby.
Balkan? Pay me to come.
Why would I pay? Hold on. Why would I pay you to come to New Orleans to look at some free boobs?
Because I don't pay €1,000 to come to eat just chicken, man.
So we're gonna segue on to Balkan. Balkan.
It wouldn't be just chicken, man. There'd be cornbread. There'd be corn on the cob.
Anyway, still expensive.
Crawfish étouffé, les bons temps roulés, son.
Nimbus would have some jambalaya up there for you.
Mm-hmm. And my jambalaya drops panties, baby. My jambalaya is the truth.
Don't forget the hero bacon.
And here, son. Balkan, I'll make you gain about 10, 15 pounds before you leave, bro. And that's just food-wise. We didn't even talk about the girls. But anyway, Balkan, how was your week, man? What's been going on in the world of Balkan?
I play too much Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Online, getting ready. And not much on DC, but this week I will play more DC again. Nothing special, so yeah. Nothing.
I understand how you feel. Warframe, I discovered it. It's a beautiful game. I ain't even gonna get into depth with it, but I done spent about $40 on that game already. Free to play, that Skinner box, it gets you. But it's worth it. I think Warframe is worth it because it's worth spending the money on. You know what I'm saying? But all right, we got some topics today. Superpatriot. I've been hearing about what you want to talk about, and I want to jump into that. Orbit, what do you have for the table this week?
what do I have to say? Well, I thought it would be a good idea to go over the Friday Night Legends. This week, we had Odyssey on, a very popular league from EUPC.
I've heard of. Isn't that the league that they named the feat after?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're really good at PvE, right?
Yeah. So, well, these guys are kind of considered, the best.
Right.
That's what everyone thinks. And I think a lot of people expected them to do better than what they did on Friday Night Legends, and they got a lot.
Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, well, have you watched the Friday Night Legends? Any of them, like when they're doing the challenges.
I was busy with my wife.
Yeah, I kind of have a history with Friday Night Legends. I don't know if you know. Superpatriot knows what I'm talking about. I kind of have a history, a long history. So I don't really pay attention to the Friday Night Legends, but go on.
Right, okay. Well, basically, they've got a PvE challenge, and you go in, and they spawn all three of the avatars. The Avatar Mare, Avatar Tech, and Avatar Magic, all at the same time, and they'll set the level of how strong they are. And Dark Rain was a previous league from our server Balkan, actually, who were the record holders, and they got to level 80. Was it 87 Super? 87.
85.
No, Dark Rain.
Oh, Dark Rain, yeah. Dark Rain, I think, yeah, they got to 87.
Yeah, they got to 87. So people were expecting Odyssey to get 88, 89, people saying 90, and they managed to only do 85. But
So wait, what do you mean level 87, 88? What do you mean by that? Do they climb up levels or some shit like that?
Yeah. They'll slowly, gradually bump it up a few levels.
Okay.
All right. A level or two.
All right. Gotcha. So they only got to 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was looked at as a loss.
If you was watching the live stream at the end, you can kind of see where Jens is trying to, talk up for not just Odyssey, but the third place team that's in there, because Odyssey came in with supposedly a lower combat rating group than everybody else did before. They said their average CR was about 100, which I find really I always found really surprising that their CR being the PvE league they are. I found it really surprising that and they had their group was an average of 100 CR. That was a little mystifying for me.
I mean, yeah, they seem like they'll be a group that's like full. What's the PvE version of Elemental? I don't PvE that often.
Vestments is the best.
But yeah, it would seem like they would have a full 12 squad. Vestments and shit.
Yeah, you would think. But apparently they said their average CR was 100. Dark Rain's group had 103 CR average. So while they went a little bit further on in the challenge and all that than Odyssey did, and the other league did, Jens was saying it's like, it kind of balanced out because the CR, and everything like that. So I don't know.
Well, the thing is, we don't know what the CR was, do we? No one knows. But I thing is, it's easy for us to sit back and watch that and say, "Oh yeah, you should have gone 88, 89." But we haven't actually done that ourselves. We don't know how hard that actually is. Do you know what I mean? Like people saying, "Oh, you should have got further." And
I mean, let's look at the Denver Broncos. In the Super Bowl, they only scored 8 points. And everybody thought the Denver Broncos were going to win, but the Seattle Seahawks destroyed them. So, moral of the story is, sunshine shines on a dead dog's ass twice a day at least. sometimes any given Sunday, somebody gets a bad heel or somebody doesn't get a good POT proc or lose aggro on something, and they get their ass busted. Now, I'm not taking up for Odyssey. I don't really know Odyssey, but it does seem a little crazy that they wouldn't rise up to the challenge like everybody thought they would. But it happens. It happens. I'm pretty sure they're the type of league that's like, all right, we fucked up. Well, let's get back on our. I
think one thing too needs to be taken into consideration is that this I'm not sure who their A-listers are, and if any of those A-listers may have been, I'm air quoting, by the way, when I say A-listers, just like, but I mean, or who those A-listers may be. So we may not know if they actually had their A group together for that, because they were actually called in because another league had canceled on them.
Okay.
For that FNL, so they were kind of like subbed in. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Thing is, they've got so much pressure to do well all the time, like Obsidian Chill said. Yeah, because
absolutely.
They set that bar high. They did that to themselves, so you know what I'm saying. They did that to themselves.
Shit, that's how it works. You look at Kobe Bryant and who did to who what now?
You did to yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
People's champ.
I don't know what you're talking. And the people call me the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? I just beat the fuck out of leagues. That's just how it works. I love PvP, and PvP loves me. Straight up and down. But it is what it is. I mean, you look at LeBron James, you look at, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Any sports star that's going to do well, people are like waiting for the chance to knock them down a peg. People are, and Superpatriot shit, you also know what I'm talking about. And Orbit and Balkan, I'm pretty damn sure y'all both know what I'm talking about. With people that'll sit there and message you wanting a 1v1 and just wanting some time with with some of the greatest players in DCUO, because we're celebrities now. If that's right, baby. You tell the world. Did anybody else hear a child just now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daughter. I'm sorry.
That's right. The daughter of justice joining the podcast. But it happens. And as far as Odyssey is concerned, everybody was there waiting to see Odyssey just like destroy the challenge. And Odyssey is human, just like us.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't insult them, but it is what it is.
Everybody has their bad days. Everybody has good days.
The problem is people do not forget that. Like, when I went on.
Oh, no, people don't forget. Hashtag 31K, baby.
Yeah. So people are always
Does that dude still play the game? Has he not jumped off a fucking cliff yet?
Rematch.
No, he's made a league. He's got a league now.
Yeah.
Another league, yeah.
This is like his 6th league he's made.
Shit.
A ditch in like a month and a half.
That dude changes leagues like I change underwear, bro.
The problem,
one time in a month. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
So
this conversation killer, isn't it?
Basically, other leagues hoping he'll find people that can carry him, and then when they can't, he drops them and tries to start up another league. That's basically what it seems like.
I've met very little divas in DCUO. Like I'm sort of a diva, sort of. You know what I'm saying? But that's just because I'm old and black. But smile before chat. Why aren't you all carrying me and doing your job? I'm making a new league now. No more Scorpions. I'm making a new league, the Ipecacs. You guys can't do it either. I'm making a new league.
I mean, it's pretty obvious too. They've got players. I mean, that aren't up there yet. They aren't up there in skill wise, gear wise, or whatnot. You can't really fault them for it because that's they're Smiles putting them on the line. he's putting them out there to get ridiculed like this. Get
Right.
treated the way they are. Because Orbit uploaded a 4v4 video against his old league, Elysium, and Orbit's group lost their troller in the middle of the fucking match, and they still raffle stomped the shit out of him. I was like, oh my god, these poor fucking guys. I mean, I was like,
Rape.
I mean, just straight up, it's not their fault that they're not up there, but it's definitely their fault for following a guy that will just out one of his league members to try and get at Orbit. It's for following a guy that makes racist and pedo videos, bro. So, if they didn't know, well, did he make pedo videos? No, it's just the fact that no, he did, yes. That GTA video where he's like gets naked and rubs on his nipples and shit to lure the 12-year-old boys to watch his videos. Yeah, that's pedophilic, dude. That's fucking gross. And then flagged everybody's video that talked about it. I know y'all remember that shit. He flagged me too, the bitch. So yeah, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that doesn't know who Smile Before Chav is by now, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason. There's no reason for that. All you had to do was watch one of my videos in the past fucking year, and you know who Smile Before Chav is. So, they deserve everything they get. Beat the fuck out of them. And if they were on the U.S. server, I'd beat the fuck out of them myself. So they can eat my ass straight up and down. I'm still just surprised that he has yet another league.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
Well, see, that's another thing because I'm reading the comments on Orbit's video about him so buffed-o, and
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody put a comment in there, it's like, man, and I thought Smile was buff. Dude's got a dent in his chest. He's got a dent in his chest.
Smile Before Chav could do push-ups under a fucking door. What? Really?
Yeah.
I should start putting myself on the video. What? You call that buff? That's hilarious. I'm not going to talk about the dude real life because last time I talked about the dude real life, my channel got flagged or whatever. Let's just say that if he came to my club and was talking all that yang, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be at the club for very long. I would have to escort him out on his ear. I'm just saying.
Seriously, the dude, he looks like Evander Holyfield punched him in the chest like 30 times.
It's like he got a portal to the underworld in his fucking chest.
He's got that malnutrition freaking concrete chest.
He's got that beans and toast chest.
Say that shit.
Oh, Lord. I still got the nerve to be hitting on his women and shit. It's woman, ever. Woman. I said women. That's hilarious. He's got the nerve to be hitting on women. That's hilarious. Holy shit. But let's stop talking about the person's real life. We shouldn't be doing that. This is a gaming podcast. We should be talking about him in game.
I wasn't talking about him. I was just talking about some comments that were left about him. That's
that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. How you would do 31K in real life. That's hilarious.
Dude, who made that one meme of him, man, with him boxing gloves on? That shit's hilarious.
I'm pretty sure he has a video of him fighting his girlfriend with boxing gloves. And his girlfriend was kicking his ass.
Them hands do #31K.
or his cousin. I think that's his cousin. I don't think that's his old lady. I don't think that's his. I really don't think Smile Before Chav got the game to pull anybody. I think he. No, I think that's his. I think that's his cousin or his beard. I don't know which one. But I don't think that's his old lady. And if that is his old lady,
hey.
I'm going to have to go to Essex myself and pull every woman in Essex. Pull like every chick up there.
Like you said, moving on. So the last week, I think all of us forgot to even, bring this up. The weapons mastery stuff. from that live stream last week.
Oh shit! What is up with that dog?
Yeah,
I've heard a lot about that.
We did talk about it. We did talk
Yeah,
about it.
so they're getting rid.
I know, but they've split the conversation up into two different parts now.
Right.
Okay.
Thing. So, yeah, with the weapon mastery, and they clarified a lot of things. Guys, jump canceling is not being taken out of the game.
Oh.
So y'all could stop fucking panicking.
Oh. What? You know what? I'm gonna go on editorial and say fuck y'all. Jump canceling is that bullshit.
No, jump canceling is necessary, man. Because all right, like for instance, all right, hold on, just listen.
Mm-hmm.
You go to what is it, mass levitate? You go to cast mass levitate. You're stuck in that animation, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. As
right.
It's intended, as you should be.
All right. Well, now you are. All right. Well, here's the thing. You're stuck in that animation. Warrior's about ready to throw a ball at you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stand there and die, or do you jump cancel out of that animation and get the hell out of the way?
Here's the thing. If you're gonna sit there and cast mass levitate on something that's gonna one-shot you that fucking easy, then you deserve to die.
I'm just putting it out there because it's a mental power.
You hit right, or you hit grandeur. It used to be you hit the PvP trinket, but now you hit grandeur and you get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? But no, jump canceling. That's using a game mechanic that originally wasn't intended, but they're leaving it in because they can't really fix it. It's
Actually,
to me, it's cheap, and no, I don't use jump canceling. That's on my mama. I don't do it.
Actually, let me. I'll double check this, but I'm pretty sure they introduced it intentionally.
Oh, please find that article. please find where Jens Spittle of Liberty says some shit like that. Because, I hate jump canceling. I still hate animation clipping. I hate it. I know I have a video with me doing it, but that's because everybody does it and it's quote unquote working as intended. I fucking hate it. If I can't see what you're doing, then the skill goes into your power and not into necessarily you. It's like how fast can you mash on buttons versus how well can you anticipate and gauge attacks that somebody's throwing.
So you're against jump canceling and clipping then too.
I'm against jump canceling and clipping officially.
Right, so why don't we just go to a point and click type game?
What do you mean point and click?
No.
Why don't we go to why don't we have a fighting game system where you can actually see the move that you're doing?
Here it is right here. Right here. This is directly from Jens. All right, forums here. A little history on jump canceling. Jump canceling was put in so that channeled abilities, ones that kept going for a long duration like a beam, and cast times could be interrupted without having to clip, which costs power and goes into another animation all its own. The use case we were picturing was, hey, I'm standing in a field of fire, the boss just laid down, but I'm in the middle of this 6-second channel beam. Oh well, nice knowing you, followed by death. He's like, so we had to put something in that let you stop an action cleanly and do something else like move.
I don't know if you can hear my eyes rolling, but it's palpable. Yo, when was the article made? Was it any time after fucking beta?
He just posted this.
He just posted this 3 years later.
But no,
anyway,
they introduced it intentionally. They introduced it so you could get out of those, that field of fire that, and instead of burning to death in it, you can jump cancel out your animation and get the hell out of there. So you survive.
Look, function-wise, I understand. Function-wise, I understand.
But you're saying it'd be better
why they would leave it in.
You're saying it'd be better to die.
I said if it game-wise, I'm saying no, not game-wise. I'm saying authenticity-wise, it'd be better to die because you're stupid enough to actually use a move that has that long ass fucking cast time.
Let me put this into some other context for you. All right.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be hard, but go ahead.
No, I'll put this in a good context for you. All right. Mm-hmm. So you're telling me that Goku's never canceled out a Kamehameha?
He's teleported and used the comment.
He's never.
When did he do that? Because that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Because Goku's never canceled out of a spirit bomb either.
Because he can't, or else he loses it. That's the difference.
There you go.
But he can. that's the thing. The thing with the Spirit Bomb is that's a big one-shotter. That's the ultimate one-shotter, right? But
it takes like forever to
exactly. It takes
to channel.
Forever, it takes forever to channel. It takes forever to gather all that energy. And if he was to lose that, cancel out of that, I mean, he wouldn't be able to gather that energy again. So that's why he's never canceled the Spirit Bomb. I'm not talking about Spirit Bomb. Because Spirit Bomb's like I said, it's the ultimate one hitter. It's the Shazam
but
glitch.
Spirit Bomb is more in line with Mass Levitate than Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying?
No, Kamehameha is more like Fire Burst.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
or telekinetic bolt, but go ahead.
Yeah, or telekinetic bolt. So you're saying it's okay to it's not okay, even though he's done it. To get out of the way of.
And then he's done it so fucking seldom, and he didn't jump out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He teleported and then used it behind Cell's head or whoever he did use it on. That's the one I'm thinking of. But
but before he had that instant transmission and everything, I mean, he's canceled freaking throwing Kamehamehas out.
I don't know. Maybe that was storyline wise.
What would be broken is if we could jump cancel and still be casting that fire burst or telekinetic bolt.
and at one point you could. Shouts out to Kagasuichi. I don't think he's listening, but that motherfucker used to do 3 moves at once, cancel out, and shoot bow combos at you. Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. I thought that was the most cheating and shit, and that's the main reason I'm against it, because bitches like that is gonna sit there, mash on a motherfucking bunch of buttons. You know what I'm saying? Do a whole bunch of damage and shit.
Now before you go on more about jump canceling, okay? They're not taking jump canceling out, but they are making changes to it.
Okay.
All right. So like when you jump cancel a power, all right, into another power, they're gonna like kind of force the dovetail power animation of that. So it's gonna slow the all the jump canceling down. So like you see all these hard light clippers, right? All these hard light guys.
Oh Jesus!
It's gonna show the dovetail animation, so you'll actually see the fan. You know what I'm saying? So
I can actually dig that. I could dig that.
All right, so
it's
they're
the
not
shit where
taking the jump canceling out. Clipping's not changing at all.
Ugh.
Clipping's staying the same. No, it's just everybody was freaking out about that shit. I mean, were you that worried about it, Balkan? Because you're gadgets, and I know you guys gadgets has a lot of jump cancels and clippings.
They have only fear gas, and I have to say I hate jump cancel, but I use it because it does most damage. I will be happy if they remove it, and change it.
So it looks like if we did a Beast of Busted on this, it'd be at least 2v1 on Superpatriot, and we haven't heard from Orbit yet about it.
Yeah, so let's hear from Orbit on it.
I think I like clipping, I like jump cancelling, so I'll be on Superpatriot's side this time.
Okay, so it's 2v2. We're split down the middle. Wow.
I guarantee you, everybody in the comments below, if you leave it to the people in the comments below, they're going to say, leave it the way it is.
All about everybody, but it is I'm from the fighting game community, before I went into the MMO community.
We'll leave that in the comments. We'll leave that in the comments.
All right. I like to actually see the move that somebody does against me instead of just watching the character vibrate and then all of a sudden I die because they just clicked a bunch of shit at once. To me, it's bullshit. It's, from comic book standpoint, anime standpoint, since you brought up Dragon Ball Z, and fighting game standpoint, all those, you see the move that's being done as they're being done.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Team 4-Star needs to pick up the pace on that abridged.
Yeah.
Love that abridged series.
Yeah, I wish they would, but I mean, they don't get paid for it. They do it for fun.
I know.
So I'm not going to hate. They actually did a video on it.
I don't hate on for it, but
love those guys.
They need to pick up pace because I love that series.
Man, I wish Toei Animation and Funimation would fund them because I'm not going to lie, it's better than the actual storyline.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is fucking Nimbus, dude.
Yeah.
And I think that the storyline is better when the bridge does it than the original storyline.
It's funnier. It's so much funnier too.
It's way more entertaining in my opinion.
Oh my god, it's
way
so
more.
entertaining. I sat here.
Holy
I probably
shit.
watched episode 36 like 40 times, man. Because it's all Vegeta beating the shit out of Android 19.
Yeah. I need to watch that again so I can be abreast to it.
Kicks the dude in the gut. His foot comes out the other side. He's like, "Oh, how about that? I guess I'm a size 19." Died.
Oh man. Oh, when he was talking to who was not Slug? I think no, it wasn't Slug. When he was talking to Nail, that's who it was. It's like tough talk for a bipedal slug, tough talk for a bipedal bitch. I cried laughing. I was done. That's my favorite part. Oh man.
So yeah, they split up the discussions and all that for between combat balance for the the animation times, charge ups. They're removing charge ups from all the block breaks, from all the weapon combos now. So no more charge up attacks like one-handed block break or shit like that. They're looking at doing some things with the animation times on superpowers and everything. Clipping staying the same. Jump canceling is being tweaked. You guys go to the forums, you can check all those out there. They're also doing another the split off though was they're looking at doing some stuff with the healer, tank, and controller options for weapon mastery. They're investigating some other options like giving an extra bonus to restoration for completing a weapon mastery combo. Extra dominance for tanks and extra vit for controllers and stuff like that. Be interesting to check that stuff out. However, they've also got this other stuff that we didn't even talk about last week that they're looking at doing for their work in progress here. One of which is they're putting the lair amenities on the marketplace.
Didn't know that.
What's that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They are doing.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
That was the sound of my mouth dropping.
Okay.
They're doing what?
Okay, the amenities that you can get for your lairs.
I absolutely know the amenities that I'm not doing because that shit is either too hard or too expensive.
The collections, yeah, yeah. Okay, well they're taking those base amenities and they're going to put them on the marketplace.
I think that's a good idea.
I have 6 words for them. Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my... Look, hold on. Yens, Liberty,
Did they
and
look
Spittle.
different?
If you listen to the podcast, I kind of rip on y'all, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, but if you put this in the marketplace, I will spend my money on it. Personally. I want to buy I don't want to do the collections. I don't want to do all that rigmarole. I want to buy it with my money. Please do this. You will have at least, however much it will cost, $25. You got $25 from the People's Champ right now. Like I got it in my hand right now. I will throw it at you. I will throw it at you physically if you're into that. Put it on the marketplace.
So my question is, if you buy it and then later got the collection, can you still redeem them or?
See, why would you be out hunting the collection or buying them off the broker though?
Let's say I buy it now, and maybe I got collection and randomly I got the collection. Let's say for second bank. Now I buy one used and just bank from a collection. So can I put 2 banks in my layer or what?
Why would you want 2 banks in your lair?
Why would you want 2 banks in your lair?
Exactly.
I want 2 banks, but I mean, is it still usable or can I delete it? I mean, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you could still use it. See, a lot of discussions, people are talking about, can these be account bound and everything like that? Because people are looking at mainly I've completed all the collections out and I've got all the amenities. So the only reason why I would buy any of these off of the marketplace is for my alts, which honestly I wouldn't do anyways because I just gave all my alts access to my mains lairs. So I don't have to, worry about completing those collections because there's no fee associated with, getting all the amenities. So it's not something I'm really, concerned with doing right now. So it'd be more of a convenience of me having to take my tune and go to my mains, layered for it and everything like that. So there's talk about
the money question is, would you pay money to do so?
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. I wouldn't me personally, because I mean, like I said, I've got them. Oh no, I've got them all. I've got them all. And I'm not gonna lie. All right, me personally, all right, stuff like this. If I can get it in game, I'm not gonna buy it off the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me personally.
Gotcha. I completely understand you on that. But person like me, if the choice is between doing collections, which is, in my opinion, one of the least fun things in DCUO,
I hate farming collections.
Right. Or throw some money at it. If I really want it, I'm going to throw some money at it. Imagine if you had to do collections for what's that shit called? The armories. Imagine if you had to complete a collection every time you wanted to put an armory in your base. Imagine that shit.
Yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass.
It'd be a pain in the fucking ass. I am glad that I happily paid for that because it's worth my money. These base amenities, they're worth my money. You know what I'm saying? Not having to go to the watchtower or having another option besides going to the watchtower, it's definitely worth it. Definitely. Yeah. So I say go for it, and maybe have a different style for it, or have it to where retroactively add a feat for completing the collection for it to give people that actually farmed it some compensation for their time besides something that I'll be able to buy with just regular money and shit. Knock that out. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they need me on their dev team. They don't like me, but why not? Why not have somebody that's willing to actually tell them about themselves when they need to be told about themselves? Yeah. I do it for free too.
How do you feel about Orbit?
Yeah, I love that. Just heard about it. I think that's a great idea.
Do you have all the amenities already?
No, I don't think I've got. I don't think I've got my bank. But I wouldn't buy the main. I've got the main ones that I'd use, and like yourself, if I can get it in game, I wouldn't go. I'd just find the collections. It'd probably take me about an hour, and then that's done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, you get lazy people. Like
it's for the people who don't want to farm the collections, and it's for the people, who don't maybe don't have the time to.
Yeah,
so I get it. I'm kind of on the fence a little bit about being, because I was like, I complete all the collections, get all these vanities, So for me, it's kind of like a status thing. Not so much that I have the time, but that I put in the time. And or the in-game
they're always
cash.
Making things easier to get.
And now they're making shit easier for people that don't want to do it, and it's a little annoying. But at the same time, I'm not sweating it. I'm not spending any money on them, so ain't really no hair off my nose.
And like I said, I completely respect it, and I honestly think that for compensation of job well done, they should retroactively add a feat, for that, or they could easily say that, oh well, you put in the time and effort. You know what I'm saying? That should be the reward, that you don't have to spend $25 to get the amenities. And I'm just throwing $25 out there, because anything more than that, I have to start thinking about it. But I'm willing to drop $25 to get, all the amenities for my house. I'm just saying. They still haven't brought out the laser crocodiles from my house yet, so might as well knock that out.
Another thing that they have here in the work in progress thing they're talking about, they're going to put on the marketplace, is the total recovery kit. Now, you guys know in the game Tier 5 content, and in PvP, that we can sometimes get, exceptional recovery kits to, recover mods from our gear and all that, and get some of the bites back and all that. The exceptionals give a 66 to 100% yield. Depending on your chance there, how much your mods, your exobytes you get back. Right. Well, now they're talking about putting a total recovery kit on the marketplace that you can buy that will return 100% of the exobytes back to you from a mod that you recover with one of these kits.
How much you have to pay for one?
They haven't put the price out there yet.
Oh man, they trying to get their money left and right. It's hustlers, bro. I'm from the hood. Crack dealers ain't as down bad as this dog. Cause I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, you know what? I will probably pay for it. Fuck. Oh man, they trying to get all the money, bruh. Oh man, they got some Ferengi working in Sony Online Entertainment right now. That shit, yo. And the fucked up thing is, I'd buy it. The fucked up thing is, like, you know what? I don't feel like farming for exobits again. You know, I don't feel like spending the $50 for the the 50 cents for the exobit radars again. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and buy this total recovery kit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go, do it again. And everything good. Oh man, it's so much. And then you got to pay for it. Oh, bruh.
And how much would you be willing to pay for it?
How much are R&D radars?
I think they're
they're like $2 for $1, right?
I think so, yeah.
Exceptional recovery kit, $2 for $1. Or even still, exceptional recovery kit, $1. I paid $1 for one, maybe.
So
and that's like
100 marketplace cash.
Yeah, so that'd be like 800 marketplace cash for a whole suit. That's $8 per suit. That money gets up there. It would get up there, but it'd be worth it. You don't have to spend. It's like, oh man, it's whew. Yeah, I'll be willing to spend up to $1 for one. Anything more than $1, y'all can keep that.
It's pretty much the same as in minis. You're gonna have people that don't want to farm, and you have people that I'll just farm. And the exceptional recovery kits are pretty easy to get. So me personally, I wouldn't buy them. I'd just use the exceptional, and I'd just top it up.
I can see the people who have already completed their gather feats buying these, especially those people that completed their gather feats that hate farming. So
that's only going to be a handful of people, though.
Yeah, that's only going to be a handful of people. But then you got to think too. There's people out there that just detest farming altogether. And do not want to farm exobits at all. That will more likely buy these. Because, like you said, there's people, either too lazy or don't have the time to go out there and farm. Mm-hmm. So it's all part of the same crowd. Same crowd of people. People don't want to farm collections to get their amenities are going to be the same people that don't want to, that buy these recovery kits. I know a lot of people that are freaking excited about this shit. What do you think about Balkan? You like farming?
No. I don't like farming.
See, I don't mind farming that much. I don't mind. Yeah, it takes up a little bit. It takes up some time and everything like that. But I make it fun because I farm on the PvP side.
Exactly. I was about to ask you that, Superpatriot, because you farm like I farm. We both farm on the PvP side, and anybody else trying to touch any villains trying to touch our exobits have to die.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's fun.
That exobit is so much. That is the best exobit in the world.
Wars have been fought over exobits.
That exobit you get is the best exobit in the world. The exobit you killed somebody over.
Exactly. Even if it's a blue. Yeah. A blue exobit that you earned through villain blood is better than like three red exobits.
Dude,
that you just bought from the broker.
I spent one morning, I was farming on my route, and I swear to you, I killed the same guy 9 freaking times.
Monkey in a box, right?
No, it was what's his name? Scorpion Phoenix.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Scorpion Phoenix.
Killed him 9 freaking times. 9
Monkey
times.
in a box, like that's me. Monkey in a box is always on my route, and Monkey in a box is always getting his ass busted. And sure as shit, Monkey in a box is gonna call all of his boyfriends to try and jump me because Monkey in a box can't do shit solo. But neither can anybody from DQ anyway. You know what I'm saying? DQ can only Dutch rudder because they can't masturbate. Masturbation is solo. They have to hold each other's hand. They need a DPS sticking a thumb up somebody's booty and shit because they can't do their shit solo. They're specially formulated for 5v5s, and that's it. And that's all they can do. One trick pony ass bitches. Fuck them all. Tell all of them to kiss my ass.
Percy.
Percy. I ain't say that shit in like a month. You know what I'm saying? My fucking, I need to get my laptop back. Anyway, but yeah, monkey in the box, always on my route, constantly getting his ass busted. Oh, but I was AFK. Why the fuck are you AFK in open world? Your mama should have taught you better. My mama taught me better. Never go AFK in open world. My mother taught me this. All right, never go AFK in open world. You would get ganked, little Nimbus. You would get your ass busted. Always have your eyes peeled. Always, if nothing else, go hide somewhere. Go invisible. Nimbus, don't you ever let me catch you in open world with going AFK. The fuck wrong with you, boy? Now, when I was younger, they didn't even have internet. My mama still taught me that shit because that's where I'm from. God damn it.
Cannot go AFK in open world because Justice does not have a pause button.
Justice does not have hashtag zero pause. Number four, for justice. Zero pause for justice. It's a hashtag on Twitter. Y'all think we playing? Too much justice all in your mouth. Anyway, exobit farming. We make it fun, but imagine farming exobits on the PvE server.
It's boring.
It's annoying, you know. A villain comes and you want to get it. Nah, you can't hit him, man. Yeah, I want to hit you. This is
exactly.
Well, I've been farming this whole podcast and I haven't seen one villain. I haven't seen one villain.
Wait, I'm sorry. What happened?
He's farming right now, and he hasn't seen a single villain.
So
okay.
I'll be in the PvE phase. There's fuck all villains.
Shit, I could only understand what EU villains are like. Oh Lord, EU is usually villainous anyway. You know, I've seen that Jaguar commercial. Why are the super villains British? I can only imagine the elaborate schemes.
Yeah, villain, you're most times fucked.
I can only imagine the elaborate schemes that the villains on the EU server have. I mean, shit, you got Smile Before Chav on your server, and that motherfucker's supposed to be a hero. Supposed to be.
The heroes are nastier than the villains, I'd say.
Look, Smile Before Death is like Brainiac. No hero, no villain like him. All against him.
Oh, man.
But he only does 31K.
He only does it. He's one of those type of villains that sends all of his minions after you. Get here, my minions. That's him. And Count Cocula, get him, my minions. I will use my dolls to ridicule him. that type of motherfucker.
Speaking of Count, you wanted to mention something about the podcast.
Well, it's okay.
What was going on with that? Oh, Lord.
All right, I have not listened to it yet. I meant to listen to it last night because I'm sure I know they were going to have some choice things to say about the announcement on Friday Night Legends. See, I don't know if you guys. I mean, I know Orbit. You obviously don't pay attention to forums because I just talked about shit that's been on there for over a week and you didn't know about it.
No, I don't.
You know, Nimbus, I know your laptop's been down and everything like that, and Balkan, I know you can't read English, so.
Wow.
Hey,
wow.
Racist.
I said it was racist. Holy shit, dude.
For about a year now, a USPC league, the Revengers. By the way, shout outs to Revengers because y'all did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gotta give you props for it. But they've been shouting, you know, it started off with them wanting the devs to make up this unicorn power. All right. They wanted unicorn powers in DCUO. Right?
Unicorn powers?
Yeah, don't even get me started. All right. So it trickled down to where, you know, it's like, you know, I even met some of these guys at SOE Live, and where, you know, they brought it up again, unicorn powers, you know, for DCUO, and it got talked down to either a trinket. They got talked down to a trinket, and I was like, man, just give them like a rainbow aura and like call it a day. You know, but they got hung up on this trinket idea. So since then, all right, they've been campaigning. Unicorn trinket, unicorn trinket, unicorn trinket. So it's happening now. All right, the devs, Jens and Meps, they announced it at the end of the episode. See, that's the thing. Nobody really knows what it's going to be. Nobody really knows what it's going to be. So
you can turn into bulkheads.
Yeah, we're getting some kind of unicorn trinket. All right, nobody knows what it's going to be. It's more likely going to be like those toy copter trinkets. I'm thinking it's going to be a reskin toy copter trinket with a new animation because Meps has come out and said they're not going to spend that much time working on this. All right, so we're going to be getting this trinket. Well, there's this big hoopla over the fact that oh my God, you guys, you're introducing something that has absolutely nothing to do with DCUO into the game and everything. The people who were in support of the #unicorn agenda. Shit you not. That was the fucking hashtag.
I'm sorry.
That was the hashtag. I shit you not. That was the fucking hashtag.
Holy shit, unicorn agenda.
Yeah. So the people who are in support of this are like, oh, lighten up and all that. It's just for fun, for jokes and all that. Just, a little something silly in the game, yada, 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 and everything. And, and some, it's just, I kind of agree with that. Because, I like my servo and my Tombots. I do. I like hearing them, the little, funny shit that they say. Mm-hmm. But, of course, there's people out there saying, the devs need to be working on more important shit than this. They need to be fixing, like the chat issues with the PlayStation. They'd be fixing, these glitches in this area. Fixing the animations on this and stuff like that. Which, what, I gotta agree. That stuff should take priority over a unicorn trinket. However, like I said, it's more than likely just going to be a reskin freaking toy copter trinket with an animation on it. That's probably like an afternoon's worth of time from one developer to work on. So I'm not really against this whole unicorn agenda thing. My only issue has been with how it went about, because we're looking at a small group of maybe 40 or 50 people max. I'm thinking that we're coming out in support of this thing, on top of and that small group of people being inside a small group of players that are actually active on the forums. I was like, there's 4 of us on this podcast. I'm the only one that actually reads the goddamn forums. Out of the 4 of us. So
you trying to push your forum agenda right now.
Well, that's part of the issue with this game with a lot of players, man. A lot of players are like, man, I didn't know they were doing this. Well, did you not read the forums? I ran into a guy last night. Shit you not. Ran into an ice tank last night. Fighting him. And every time I was fighting him, he'd run away from me. Why? Because I was using swoop like a smart person. Right? Mm-hmm. I was using swoop and debuffing the piss out of him. And every time I got close to beating him, man, he'd like super speed the hell out of there. So I just laughed about it. And I actually made a comment in the versus chat. I was like, dude, this guy keeps coming up here and fighting me and all that. And as soon as I start kicking the shit out of him, he runs. And he flat out said, he's like, I'm just trying to figure out how you're debuffing me and you're being in your rage. And I'm like, really? I was like, dude, you need to go back a few months and read some patch notes. And he's like, I guess so. He's like, he said he'd been away from the game for a while. So I told him, I was like, look at your movement mode powers. And he looked at him. He's like, oh shit, there it is.
I'm kind of mad that you're actually teaching a villain how to play the fucking game.
I teach people how to play this game, man. That's what
Bruh, that villain's gonna come back and kick your ass, right?
Patriot, don't tell them. Anyone else will tell them. Better he than someone else.
No, fuck no. Let them learn from somebody else. Let them take that ass whooping until they learn.
The thing,
and if they don't learn, Darwinism, let them get weeded out.
The guy, I had whooped the guy's ass 3 times, and he ran from me 4 others. So the guy had freaking pretty much conceded the fact that I was kicking the shit out of him. All right.
Man, you treating these villains like they got feelings and emotions and shit, man. Fuck them. If they don't learn, they just gonna get their ass busted. See, like I say, that little dude that just learned about swoop attack or whatever, he's gonna rise up. he's gonna make a fucking Scorpions League on the US side, and then
Nimbus, the thing is, though, man, he's still going to be rolling around in tank stance with his tank PvP gear on, and then he's still going to be debuffed with his pillow hands.
But then but see, then you gonna teach him how to actually play the fucking game right. Then all of a sudden, Disco Bis is getting his ass kicked by Pillow Hands. The Pillow Hands League kicking our ass because you taught them how to get up on the forums and shit. Man, you better leave these fucking villains alone. Let them learn. Let them learn. And if they don't learn, let them get weeded out. Villains are put on this server for our amusement, and if they don't learn, then fuck them. Shit.
Percy. You get always to say this, man.
For real, you playing with your goddamn food right now, Super Patriot. That's some bullshit.
But so, oh Lord. But no, I mean, it's like more people need to get on the forums on it, so they're aware of the shit that's going on in the game. Because it's like I'm still getting comments. I put out my video talking about the weapon mastery shit, and telling people to calm down because they're not taking jump cancel out. I was talking to somebody just last night. They were saying, "Yeah, man," they said they were taking jump canceling out. No, they're fucking not. God damn it.
Like I said, I hope they do. Fuck them.
They're not taking jump canceling out. So I mean, I'm still having people are not reading the forums, not paying attention like any of my videos. I mean, don't bother with Orbit's videos because he just talks about himself and shows off his guns. Look how buff I am.
I didn't say that.
Oh man,
You said that.
Man, look, man. All right, look. You put on a T-shirt that was 3 sizes too small for you. All right, don't even fucking lie.
why are you wearing your girlfriend's brassieres, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing wearing halter tops on videos, bro? What are you really? Is that how you get views? Is that why you got what are you at 1,700 now? Is that 1,700, 17,000? Is that why you at 17,000 right now? You putting on halter tops and talking about DCUO?
Fitted T-shirt is what it is.
Well, all right, back to this unicorn agenda thing. Right? My issue with it is like I said,
back to the unicorn agenda.
It was a very small group of individuals inside of a small group of players that got something like this. Which like I said, shouts out to y'all. Y'all got it done. Y'all got it and everything. I'm not hating on you for that. It's just that when you see larger groups of individuals come out and say, we want this and all that, and just because it may not be an easy to make trinket and all that, it still doesn't get the attention that it deserves. That's my only issue with it. Other people, on the other hand, like apparently because y'all know Trexlite. I know y'all know Trexlite and all that.
Yeah, he's cool.
Trex has been a very avid and public supporter of the unicorn agenda because he's one of those guys. He plays the game mostly just to have fun. He plays the game mostly just to have fun. He's not competitive.
And not PvP.
He's not competitive at all. He does PvP, but he doesn't.
What?
He doesn't.
He started doing PvP.
He doesn't get hyped and worked up like we do.
Oh. Okay.
So he's not competitive about it. He does it for fun. And just to have fun and all that. So, but he's been a very avid and public supporter of the unicorn agenda. I'm gonna keep saying that just to make you laugh.
It's hilarious, bro. I just imagine a bunch of bronies just like sitting around.
Exactly. Trex is a brony.
No! Yes. Oh God, my little pony! Y'all need to stop. Y'all grown ass men need to stop that shit. Stop playing with dolls and stop playing with ponies.
Well,
I respect bronies, but
speaking of playing with dolls, all right.
Oh God.
Apparently, now I haven't listened to it yet or anything like that, but Count did put up a promo for his talk about Superpatriot Project podcast, which apparently, from my understanding, from what I've heard from accounts, it was the Talk About Trexlite Project podcast last night.
Oh Jesus.
So where I guess they just went on for an hour, just like slinging all sorts of shit at him.
Why the fuck? You know what?
And like I'm saying, and I have the same reaction every time. Every time they open their mouths up and Trex's name comes out of it. Why the fuck are y'all talking about Trex? Trex ain't done nothing wrong to any of y'all. He don't even come out and talk shit back at y'all when you talk shit about him. So why the hell are y'all saying anything about my boy Trex? Just because he has a different fucking opinion than y'all? I mean, y'all need to fucking grow up. I mean, Count, I know for a fact you're older than I am, goddammit. And you fucking act like a goddamn kid playing with your fucking dolls and shit.
Wait.
Like
Stop.
No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
No. Count's older than you, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, what? How? What?
Wow.
I'm hitting 40 here in a couple of weeks, and Count's older than I am.
Wow. How is he above 40 and playing with dogs? Jesus.
Yeah. And he is a fan of Smile. I can't believe it.
Not only that. Yeah, you're a fan of Smile before death. Probably the blackest mark in the freaking YouTube, DCUO community. As it
it's got to be a black mark.
All right. It's a black mark. Black fan.
I get it. I'm just making jokes.
But seriously, I'm serious. The heart attack. Count. You need to fucking back off and shut your mouth when it comes to Trex. All right. He hasn't done nothing to y'all and all that. And Crappy. You know what? You got all butthurt with me earlier last week about my jokes at you and everything. Learn how to fucking say "ire," you dumb fuck. Stop baking your brains out and fucking learn how to talk. All right. As far as why I haven't been putting out all sorts of rage videos, why the fuck am I going to put out 20 fucking rage DPS videos like you do?
I just want to know, why is this dude old enough to have grandkids and playing with dolls?
Put out videos with actual fucking content in them. All right. I actually do shit for this community. I don't sit back and talk shit about it for 2 hours a night.
Old enough to have grandkids, still playing with dolls. I'm just gonna be stuck on that for a while.
There's grandkids' dolls, probably.
If he ever got with a lady, and then his daughter actually got with somebody, because he had some Quasimodo ass kids. If that's the case, if that happened, I'm talking about his kids. Fuck him. What is he gonna do? PvP me?
Oh yeah, and that's another thing I want to bring up. You guys want to talk on that podcast about how you're all really good at fucking PvP, and how Kaiser or fucking Crappy's league could stand up to any of these other PvP leagues like fucking CMK, Replacements, One Piece, DQ. You guys really think that they can stand up for it? Well, guess what? Olympus Games 3 is fucking happening. Registration started today, March 3rd. Sign your fucking teams up. Fucking put your damn money where your mouth is at.
Man, that little pussy asses ain't gonna sign up for shit.
I know they ain't.
They too busy playing with dolls and shit.
I know they ain't.
Drinking Metamucil and playing with Barbies. The fuck they gonna sign up for a PvP match? Man, fuck them. That's what I keep talking about. And then Superpatriot, you don't want to teach them how to fucking PvP and shit. Oh, man. This is what I'm talking about, playing with your food. Because, look, pussy-ass dudes like this, you know what I'm saying? Talk about Trexlight. Trexlight is like Superpatriot said. Trexlight is not about that drama. Why are you picking on him? You know what? Pick on me.
Because he don't fucking fight
And don't
back.
pick on me with motherfucking dolls, bitch.
They're
pick on me
goddamn bullies
in
over
arenas.
there. That's all they are. They're a bunch of goddamn little fucking bullies over there. So that's why they fucking pick a Trexlight all the time.
But they call me a big ass cyber bully though.
That's why they stand up for guys like fucking Smile.
But they call me a cyber bully. I fucking love this dude. I would slap the fuck out of him if I saw him in arenas. Like, for real. Like, I would abandon the whole I would abandon the whole game plan. It's like, hold on, Cockula's in here. Everybody focus Cockula. Don't let that motherfucker breathe a fucking piece of air. Fuck that dude. Whoop his ass. What the fuck is he doing in my arenas? That's right, Cockula. My arenas. And that's right, you're still Cockula.
Here's the thing you got to take into consideration. All right, the reason why we never run into them in arenas, all right? Now, we have had members of our league run into them in the pit, Legends 5v5 pit, right? Mm-hmm. Back, when the Doom Seed shit was going on. And
right, they fixed that, right?
Yeah, and
it's
been fixed. It's been fixed.
Patch notes.
But you know what? They beat our guys in there. All right, but they were doom seeding the shit out of them, and he wants to talk shit about them fucking glitching and cheating in a fucking match.
That's the only way they can win.
But here's the reason why we never run into them arenas, right? It's because this game's got a ranking system in it. So the game puts you against similarly skilled players in this game. So the reason why we never run into them in arenas when we queue up is because they ain't fucking good enough to face us.
Oh, they fight level 26s and shit. That's Superpatriot. That's awful.
Probably.
That's fucking low. True, but low.
They're fighting fresh 30s with fucking Archangel gear on.
Oh, thinking they beast and shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh. Meanwhile, we fighting like DQ and One Piece and them motherfuckers. Ugh. That's so,
Anyways.
oh my god.
What do you think about the unicorn trinket, Orbit?
Yeah, like you said, I think they got better things that they should be working on. Bigger groups of people were wanting other stuff, and I don't know. I'm still not sure if they're actually going to do anything. Whether he's just joking or whatever. Is it 100% confirmed that there is going to be? He said it, but you.
Yeah, I mean, they said it on. They said it. That they're working on it and everything. And like I said, it's probably just a fucking reskinned toy copter trinket.
I think
with an animation on it.
I didn't think that.
Or maybe a reskinned.
Don't think we need.
What do you call it? One of those sea chanter things that runs along the ground or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably just like either a pet trinket or it's going to be like a freaking pink bouncy ball with a unicorn on it. That's probably all it's going to be. So, I mean, like I said, it's probably an afternoon's worth of time for one junior developer, one intern to work on. Say, here, this is your project, intern. I was like, this is you need to have this done by this date. And everything else that's wrong with the game and everything, like voice issues. Loot issues, all that stuff. I mean, that's all being investigated, worked on. I'm like 100% positive, all right, that glitches and problems going on with the game right now are a higher priority than the freaking unicorn trinket is. So,
you know what?
What do you think, Balkan?
About the unicorn trinket?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know this idea. I don't know good or bad. I will wait for surprise, man. I hope it will be funny, good. I hope it's not shit. Like the ball with the unicorn on it.
Beast or busted.
Yeah, beast or busted. Unicorn trinket. Beast or busted. Nimbus, go.
I think it's beast as fuck, though. You know what? I am pro unicorn trinket. I'm pro. Yes, bring it out. I want a unicorn. That shit is so like. Why isn't there a I don't give a fuck option? Why did I? That shit.
Yeah, this is what I will say, man.
But if not, you know what? Beast. Let them have it.
Beast? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying let them have it. That's a beast. Beasted. Yes. Unicorn trinket go. Hashtag unicorn agenda. I'm all about it. Where's my phone? I'll tweet that shit right now.
I haven't seen any unicorns in any superhero.
Well, actually, there was this has all come up for like the past year and all that. I mean, they have come up. There was a villain named the Unicorn.
Really?
Oh, what?
In DC Comics, yeah, no shit. He premiered in one issue. I think he's been 6 issues. I think he premiered in an issue of Detective.
And why he still not exist? Because it's shit, and now they
exactly.
give it
Exactly.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, for me, I'm gonna say busted because it's not DC related. They're just whacking it in.
Yeah, I mean, I say, I mean, it's not really DC related. It's something they're doing it for fun. You know what? If they make it, they put it on the fucking marketplace, and they make some money off of it. I ain't got no issue with it. I ain't got no problem with it. Like I said, it's probably some junior intern developer, working on the damn thing. So I ain't got no real issue with it.
I'm more happy that it's pissing off Cocula.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that pisses off Count Cocula, I'm usually for it. So You know, how is somebody playing with dolls hating on somebody else that wants unicorns in the game? Serious shit. Like, Cockula needs to man the fuck up anyway. He needs to put on his big boy pants and come holler at the people's champion before he calls himself trying to holler at Chuck's like is more important to the community than his whole crappy ass, hood ass, ghetto ass, as I'm speaking through my PS Vita, crappy ass, hood ass, ghetto ass podcast himself. Yeah, that's only gonna get like 400 views anyway.
And
fuck that dude.
Another thing that pisses me off is, I mean, it's like, you know, everybody out there knows, you know, I mean, I've made it no secret because legally I'm required to freaking tell everybody this shit because, you know, I have a YouTube channel, you know, I have all the social media and everything, that I am a member of SOE's Community Council. Mm-hmm. So, you know, now, you know, there's been people out there, and I'm sure Count probably said something about it. Because, you know, Trex is on the council too, that, you know, so, oh, we got these members of the community council. They probably fucking were like, you know, voting for it and all that. Took it straight to the devs and pushed for it. No, that's not what fucking happened. One, that's not how the council works at all, period. I mean, yeah, we do have a more direct line to the devs that we can bring issues that we feel need to be addressed and all that too, but it doesn't mean they fucking listen to us. If they listen to the shit that I fucking have brought to them, one, we'd have an Owen Science Cells PvP map by now. Two, I'd have my sharpshooter legs. I mean, there would be a lot of different things going on with the game if they listen to the players that are on the community council, but that's not how it works. The community council, the way it works is we're a focal group, all right, that they sometimes, and I mean sometimes, bring ideas to us, you know, and talk to us about shit. All right. A lot of, you know, all of it's covered by NDA, so I can't really talk about it. But there's a lot of times, man, where we are just as much in the dark as y'all are when it comes to certain things that they're going to add to the game, like weapon mastery. I can tell you right now, I didn't know shit about weapon mastery until they announced it. I had my ideas of what it was going to be, but I didn't know it was going to be what they presented. I had no idea about it whatsoever. So, I mean, it's not like, you know, we can, you know, move the devs to one area, you know, to work on this, or, you know, we can get the devs to introduce, you know, this character into the DCUO universe, you know, or anything like that. I mean, we can put in, you know, our reasons for wanting to do just like you guys do on the forums, but that's just about it. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while they come to us and they say, hey, we're thinking about doing this. This is what we're going to do and how we're going to implement it. What do you guys think? For the majority of the time, no freaking idea what they're about ready to introduce. That's why I got to the point where everybody is coming to me and say, hey, when's the update hitting? I just tell them day after tomorrow. I said that when before update 34 came around, I said that shit for a week solid. Every day after tomorrow. Because I don't know.
Now, Superpatriot just said all that shit. Now, let me tell y'all, as a friend of Superpatriot, that dude has a GM button. Don't let him.
No, I do not. Shut up.
Don't let him lie to y'all. The dude pushes his GM button and automatically wins arenas. He pushes his GM button and like teleports to different areas and shit. I remember one time I cursed that dude. I cursed Superpatriot out. I'm like, Superpatriot, you round-eyed, gross-mouth bastard. And he fucking GM buttoned me into Owen Science Cells with a whole bunch of fucking avatars and shit. I didn't even know what the fuck just happened.
Bitch. You motherfucker. I never.
You never hit your GM button to do that?
I don't have a GM button, asshole.
Liar, you have, man. You one-shot me.
That's because
you give me a 1 million hit. I was US. I was like, what? But Balkan, shut up. Don't tell anyone I have GM button. Don't lie me.
Superpatriot's the only dude. He's got a full set. Like in his armory, he's got a full set of GM equipment. All he has to do is just hold both the R buttons and hit down.
Around all my armories, I want to say, look, see, there's no fucking gold gear on this one, no gold trinkets on this one. You assholes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
but this podcast is all about fun. You know we all about fun. All right. Well, Balkan.
I'm gonna remember you outed me like that, Nimbus, because now I'm going to use that trinket on freaking Balkan and Orbit when you go to fight them.
When I finally bust that ass, Super Patriot's gonna hit me with the trinket and debuff me to shit. Man, why can't I use my square button? What kind of fucked up Super Patriots is sitting in the back? GM button.
Well, we should probably answer that question because I'm getting that question every day. When are we fighting?
Yeah.
All right.
When are you guys fighting?
All shit talking aside, I said we're gonna fight once I get my laptop back and once I'm in the clear medically in real life, which I sort of am. I'm saying I've lowered my medicine regimen or whatever. I'm a lot more clear headed than I was over the past couple weeks. You know, in real life, I've had a small medical issue that has forced me to cut back on video gaming. I know it's weird, you know what I'm saying, especially with the whole nausea thing or whatever. Yeah, that's what I got AIDS from eating all the chicken. Somebody's gonna use that as a soundbite. I can see that right now. I shouldn't have said that shit. Somebody's gonna remix that shit.
Wait,
But
let's get the soundbite again. All right, say it like this: I got AIDS from eating Popeye's chicken.
see, and now Super Patriot has a soundbite. Oh, man. But no, once I get my laptop back, which it's Mardi Gras, and you know all the computer guys are gonna be drunk and shit over the next 2 days. So next Thursday, hopefully, I'll at least have it back, and then I got a month of fucking videos to put out. But no, I'm gonna answer. Like, I know Balkan put out a video, and I know American Hero put out a video. I'm gonna answer you guys, you know what I'm saying, from my perspective. And then we're gonna have this shit done correctly. We're gonna have promoters, we're gonna have hype men, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have flyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go down, it's gonna go down properly. Y'all premature ejaculating ass motherfuckers wanted like, let's do it right now. Let's do it now. And nobody fucking knew about it and shit. No, we're gonna hype this shit up. It's gonna be Friday Night in caliber, at least.
Balkan's promo video is pretty damn beast, though, man. He just put sound clips of all this shit talking on there.
Huh?
But I watch it because I knew I was gonna be pissed.
Orbit's video.
Like, I knew I was gonna be pissed, and I was gonna go on the fucking EU server with a level 4 character come at me, bro. I already knew. Like, I watch Balkan's videos and whatnot, but that one, nah, I had to chill out. Because I knew I was going to fuck this dude up if I hear him talk about me and shit. So, like I said, once my laptop out the hospital, once, you know, I'm medically cleared and shit, I'm fucking you up. I'm fucking you, and I'm fucking Balkan up. And y'all going to love how I do it, too. Because I'm going to beat the shit out y'all. And that's the official word from the people's chat.
He's going to body massage you.
You sound weak. You sound weak and you sound
massage.
nervous.
Wait.
I think he's shaking in his room.
He's
Hang on. Guys, y'all said that I sound nervous?
Such disbelief in your voice, Nimbus. Such disbelief.
Y'all said that I sound nervous. The people's champion sound nervous for kicking the fuck out of y'all. Really? Yeah, both of y'all motherfuckers, y'all the PvP ones. I mean, the PvE ones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that make like walkthroughs and shit. No, I eat, sleep, and shit PvP, son. That's what I do. And then you gonna talk that hot shit on my server. Nah, son, I can't wait.
I thought you
ain't no nervous. It's not nervousness. It's anticipation.
I thought you eat shit and slept Glee.
That's a fucking detox. What's it? Detour? Fucking detour, bro. Fucking detour. I can't believe. Shouts out to Rooted. She's at Disco Biscuits, bruh. Man, I'm trying to get her on the show. Man, trying to get me to that. Nimbus, when I'm gonna get my 1v1? Fuck you. That's when you get your 1v1. Where's my 500 mil? You actually have to have a channel with 17,000 subscribers. You actually have to have a channel that's one of the fastest growing, most up and coming channels in DCUO. You actually have to like fight leagues and shit to actually get a 1v1 from me. You just gonna make a character and think I'm a 1v1 you? Fuck you. 500 mil. That's gonna be one of the first videos I come out with. That's gonna be one of the first videos I come back out with. It's like, look, if y'all want to make a name for yourselves, y'all not gonna do it off the backs of the quote unquote YouTube celebrities. It's not gonna happen. You actually have to make a name for yourself the way we made names for ourselves. And that's fighting who we fight or being helpful in the community. It's not going after the biggest dog on the block and punching them in the mouth. No. This ain't prison. This DCUO. This ain't Strikers Island. This ain't Arkham. This is DCUO. You want to make a name for yourself? Do it like PSN The Replacement. Shouts out to PSN The Replacement. I wish he'd play again, goddammit.
It's coming back.
But awesome. Good. Because I missed that guy. What you do is you go to Fight Club, which I fucking hate Fight Club. Fuck Fight Club. But you go to Fight Club and you beat the fuck out of everybody. And you film it. That's how you make a name for yourself. You don't just like, hey, Nimbus, I want a 1v1. Or worse, just invite me to a fucking scrimmage and I just logged on to the goddamn game. Fuck you. You didn't even tell me hi. I'm just here. You think I'm here just to beat your ass. That's a negative. I'm a player too. I want to play the game. Don't just sit there and start inviting me and shit. You ain't even gonna take the effort to say fucking hi and shit. You can kiss both my balls. Fuck you. Well, I mean, I got shit to do.
I think we're like we all of us are pretty much on the same level with that. Because I mean, Orbit, you actually put out a video recently talking about that.
Talking about what? Sorry.
About needing to sort out your chats and everything, sort out your volume levels and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
And people just spamming you invites and shit.
Yeah. So
with Nimbus, it's one thing. Nimbus, you know, he don't just, you know, like step up to anybody who calls him out. I don't either. Half the time, you know, you spam me scrimmage invites, I'm going to take a picture of that with my phone and I'm going to put it on Twitter.
And talk about you like a fucking dog.
They'll want it to be on your Twitter. They'll fucking start spamming you.
I mean, Balkan, you get that a lot too, don't you?
Huh?
Oh my
what
God.
I got?
Oh,
No. I listening. I don't understand.
You get spammed a lot of scrimmage and group invites and everything on the game?
Not anymore because I have a special letter in my name and no one knows how the letter works. Haha.
Wow. Maybe I need to rename myself with like L's and ones and shit. Like, no, you know what? I can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that, man, because somebody else will take the name.
But
somebody else has already done that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's already because Superpatriot, there's already a future Nimbus and a future Superpatriot.
Yep.
You know,
there's a robot Superpatriot. There's
God.
Patriot. I know what you mean.
I've been told there's a Superpatriot as a pussy and a Superpatriot as a scrub too. Which I can't wait to find those guys.
People with
think you got 10 scrimmage invites and you have to accept all 10 of them. If you don't accept one, you're the biggest pussy. I'm like, fuck, I don't accept one. I mean, you can't accept all. You have your life, man. You come online not to scrimmage all the time. You want to do your other stuff, feeds. But yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, with special letter, I stay normal in the watchtower next to me, a guy. Let blah 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 sent you jewel and white. I say fuck you. Decline options. Ignore jewel and whites.
It's like, oh, well, you ducking. Oh, you being a bitch. No, we're not. We want to play the. Women have a name for that. You know, there's this thing going around called being thirsty, right? So you got all these people being thirsty for a scrimmage invite, thirsty for a fucking duel invite and shit. Dog. Calm your hormones, all right? Make a name for yourself. We will notice you. I've been saying that. Beat somebody else's ass. Whoop another league's ass. Make a name for yourself. When that happens, I'll come to you and I'll fuck you up. But if you're going to sit there and talk a bunch of hot shit and whatnot, expecting to fight me out of anywhere, you see that Orbit and Balkan have to wait to fight the people's champion. Who the fuck are you? Calm your ass. We gonna get it in once you become somebody. And you ain't gonna become somebody because of me. I tried that shit with I Am God, and I am
Oh,
God.
not again, man. You tell already what you have to say. Come on.
Oh, man, and I've been gone for like 2 weeks, Balkan. Let me talk, motherfucker. You
Yeah,
already
I
getting
let
your
you
ass
talk.
busted.
I can't remember this story.
Shit.
Oh, you don't remember that I Am God guy?
No,
Orbit?
no.
There was this dude. He was called his name of his channel was I Am God. And apparently that's the name of his tune too. I think he played on EUPC or some shit.
Mhm.
But he like in a span of a week, he called out every single DCO YouTuber.
He called you. I've seen him call you out, Orbit.
He called me
you
out.
ignored the shit out of him.
He called you out, Orbit. He called. I know for a fact he called Nimbus out because we had a good laugh over that shit. He called Hero out. We had a good laugh over that too. I mean, everybody that put out everybody
Did he
that
touch me too?
I don't think he wanted to touch you like that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably called you out.
Double penetration.
But yeah, I mean, like
Level up,
and,
triple.
Like, I looked at the guy's channel and I was looking at his feed. Anybody who ever posted a DCUO video, he called them out, saying he was gonna beat the shit out of them.
And he didn't do shit. Like I was fucking with him, you know what I'm saying, as just for fun, and he didn't even show up to fight. So look, make a name for yourself. Go fight somebody else, build yourself up, and then talk about calling somebody out or whatnot. But no. That's just my word though. That's just we've run long on time for all of us being long-winded, except for Orbit. Orbit hasn't really been long-winded today. Orbit, what's going on, bro?
He's farming.
I'm farming. I'm chilled out. Yeah, I've had a pretty long day. So yeah.
Chilling out, stretching out his t-shirt.
Sending effing penis pictures.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up while everybody, we're in agreement. Time to go enjoy Mardi Gras. Is that what we're doing?
Yep, sounds like the plan.
All right.
Other question, guys. Who
okay.
will play maybe the Elder Scrolls Online? Not DC question. Who is maybe trying it? Beta on PS4?
I might try it when it comes out on PS4.
Right. Like I was gonna ask, is it coming out for PS4?
Yeah.
If it comes, we all have to be on same server. I will come to US, or we maybe will play together on server. Who knows how?
Well, I was sitting here thinking the other day. So thinking about my league. Because I mean, you think about it, it's like I'm in the league. Nimbus is in the league. Trex is in the league. Orbit's in the league. Balkan's in the league.
Haha, you say my name.
Greg Miller's in the league. Greg Miller from IGN. Shouts out to you, Greg. All right.
What's happening, Greg?
All right. That's like 6 powerhouses at DCUO right there.
Don't forget Daniel Light. He's coming up too.
Yeah, but Daniel Light, man. I don't know about him.
He's cool.
Wow. Okay.
Orbit, man. Daniel is getting so sensitive, man, with me fucking with him.
He will leave you leak now, man. Say it's a joke.
He's getting so sensitive, man. I just like messing with that kid because Orbit did a shout out video for Daniel Light, and I was like, I've played with him. He's a flavor of the month power hopper.
Wow.
And he's like, man, people think you hate me.
That's how we do. Look, if we don't make each other tough, you know what I'm saying, the outside influence is gonna fuck us up. That's how it works. We beat each other's ass. Exactly. We beat each other's ass, so anybody else that try get their ass busted. Yep. That's how it works. But anyway, we got all these powerhouses at once, Superpatriot.
Yep. All these powerhouses in the league, in one league.
What means powerhouse?
All these big names.
Ah, big name.
All these famous people.
Yeah.
Why is it word powerhouse? Why house? Why not power man, power guy? Why powerhouse?
It's an English thing. It's an American English thing. I don't know if it's a universal English thing, but like if somebody's a powerhouse, that means that they're completely beast. Mike Tyson was a powerhouse back in his day. Okay. Iceman Chuck Liddell. It's a like beefcake. Like what the fuck is a beefcake? Has anybody ever seen outside of Epic Meal Time, has anybody ever seen a beefcake? You know what I'm saying?
What's a beefcake now?
A
Is
beefcake.
this a cake of beef, flesh?
Right. It sounds like a cake of beef. No, it's apparently what Orbit is in his 3 sizes too small t-shirt.
A steroid slut, you mean?
It's a guy that's supposed to be like all buff and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it be. It's just a saying. It's just a saying. So, like Balkan, you're a powerhouse of DCUO. Anybody that's over like 2,000-3,000 subs is a powerhouse in DCUO right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so happy about this. I'm over 2,000 now.
And
oh my God!
Everyone with over 3,000 or 2,000?
Everybody over 2,000 or 3,000. Everybody over 1,500.
We'll say
How
three.
everyone over 1,000? Only because you reach 2,000, you say over 2,000.
Because I mean, they got people out there that's got like 1,000 subs that really ain't bout shit. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't Moxley have like 500?
5,000 is beast.
Here's the thing, though. That number is going to keep going up the more subs Nimbus gets.
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I am the lowest level powerhouse of DCUO. If you are above Nimbus, you are a powerhouse. Unless you smile before champ, then you're just a bitch house. whatever the rickety, your outhouse. That's what he is. Fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like you above 1,500 to 2,000. You getting there. You right, the Starry Sky, he's a powerhouse. Now, Starry Sky, I don't think he has more than me quite yet. He will, though. He definitely will, because his channel's way better than mine. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I love the guy. The dude's fucking awesome.
Wait, he have more subs than you?
I'm pretty sure he does, by now. By now. If he doesn't, after this video, go subscribe to Starry Sky. Go do that.
We had him on the show last week.
Exactly.
Starry Sky's good peeps.
I was sleeping.
Exactly. Subscribe.
It was boring and I was tired. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, except Balkan fell asleep on him. If you're not happy with Balkan falling asleep on Starry Sky, feel free to unsub Balkan.
Wow.
It's not
Shots fired.
Why I sleep, man.
Shots fucking fired.
Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up the show for this week.
Racist.
All right. Look, just like we used to do, Balkan. How can we get more Balkan in our lives?
I think we've condensed that down.
Yeah.
We've condensed that down.
Why hasn't anyone given me the memo?
Well, we don't need a 10-minute sign off. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Why hasn't anybody given me the memo?
Everybody's links you guys can find in the description below.
Mm-hmm.
All that links to everybody's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everything, and all that on how to get a hold of us, how to watch us, and all that. Keep in touch with us and everything. You guys can find
and like our Facebook page. Superpatriot put a lot of work into that shit.
Yep, Facebook page is there and all that. It's getting some likes and all that, and growing every day. So let's keep that going. Give that Facebook page a like. But yeah, anybody got anything they want to say in closing? Orbit.
Nope.
How many bits did you farm?
A lot, mate. Let me show you. Actually, let me tell you.
Give me some yellows, man. I gotta get my healer modded up.
1, 2,
Shit,
3,
give me
4,
some yellows.
5,
I gotta
6,
get my
7,
controller
8,
mod
9,
back.
10, 11, 12, 13 stacks of 16 I got within that podcast.
Not bad, not
Nice.
bad.
Not bad.
Balkan, you got anything you want to add?
Just want to say I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Nimbus.
And have fun.
Man.
And have
Living
fun.
in Bon Ton Roulette. Happy Mardi Gras. Get yourself some Popeye's chicken and put it in your mouth.
And on behalf of everybody else here, this is Super Patriot saying I really appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to us for that long and everything like that. Who knows, man? You put us on YouTube and all that, you go around farming around, you can get 13 stacks of bits like Orbit did. Right?
Yeah, you're right. That's the chat. Put it in the comment. How many bits did you farm listening?
There you go.
Let us know in the comment
listen to
section.
Podcast while you're farming, let's know how many bits you got. Anyways. And give me some yellows, please. Thank you. Anyway.
Give me reds.
Hashtag give me some yellows and some reds.
Like I said, though, thanks again for y'all for listening, all that. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Nimbus, go for it.
Percy!
Y'all take care.
Ha ha!